This is a Ronald McDonald phone that used to exist in McDonald's restaurants back in the 1980s. Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And like I said, shows about preserving history, especially obscure aspects of history. And this is definitely one of the obscure ones. I had never heard of it, as a matter of fact. I'm not a frequent customer of McDonald's, though. Very rarely ever go there. Don't particularly like McDonald's for the most part. But anyway, that being said, I was reading that McDonald's used to have these Ronald McDonald phones in McDonald's. They had them out, and kids could pick it up, and Ronald McDonald would say something to them on a recorded message. I have seen people selling these phones on eBay for various prices. I saw one that was a little over $100, and one is like $400, a little over $400. One is close to $800, and some even for over $1,000. People trying to sell those Ronald McDonald's phones on eBay. I don't know how much success they actually have in selling them, but question came up: did Ronald McDonald speak? And said yes, he speaks, sings, interacts with children in commercials, videos, a live public appearances. Oh, okay, that doesn't have anything to do with the phone. It just has to do with Ronald McDonald himself. Another question that come up is why it was removed from McDonald's. It's basically phased out due to shift in marketing towards adults, criticism over marketing unhealthy food to children, and public unease during a 2016 wave of unsettling creepy clown sightings. Interesting. I do remember one time at the Huntsville, Alabama airport, they had Ronald McDonald make an appearance over there. I don't know who was actually in the Ronald McDonald outfit. And they had somebody else that was dressed as Winnie the Pooh. And actually, we were leaving the airport, headed back home. We actually were behind the Ronald McDonald and Winnie the Pooh, and we kept waving back and forth, and they waved back and forth to us. We were in the car as kids. I thought that was really cool, but basically, I guess the Ronald McDonald phone was just maybe a brief thing. I didn't get any information on how long they were actually, what years they were actually in the McDonald's places. But like I said, I'm not a frequent customer of McDonald's, so it's no surprise I didn't know anything about it in the first place. But that was what little I was able to find out on the McDonald's phone. I just thought it was intriguing enough to go ahead and discuss it. And like I said, looking for ideas on shows to do in the future. Shows about preserving history, especially obscure aspects of history. With that being said, like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.